Okay, what am I doing? Oh yeah, okay. I actually did think about this. I thought there was somebody hitting me in the back. Okay. No, the thing that I wanted to talk about was actually from the point of view of what people know me for these days. As a background, I taught international and American folk dancing for many, many years, choreographed two internationally touring groups of American dance, music and song, a group called Folk Kids of Vermont, middle school kids from this area that toured everywhere without their parents, and now they're actual real people. Figured out how to do it without the helicopters. Yay. And an adult group called the Green Mountain Volunteers that represented America in a way that wouldn't be recognized. We actually sang and danced for and with people all over the world. Didn't speak at all about politics, not once. And actually got invited back. And Rachel was part of that, wasn't she? As a result of doing that, and a bunch of other international things, we got to see other forms of dealing with social problems, the arts, education, in all kinds of economic and social variants that exist even now. Some were very successful, some not. Some were pretty brutal. What it did was allow us to make some choices about what to do after we got off the road after 20 years. And we're looking at it. We decided to make time and place for people to do their thing in a country that does not support anything but the status quo. As a result, people are forced to break into small groups. These are things that should be familiar to all of you. Divide and conquer. Keep all the entities separate and they have no power. So by providing spaces where people can get together, and you heard a bunch of things tonight about different ideas about how to move forward. But, it's a bunch of small groups with no money, no power, trying to do this individually. Things like this regularly is what's needed so that the people here who are official and unofficial leaders in the community can talk to each other, hear the ideas, and form a real power base instead of pretending that they've got all the solutions. Because none of us do, really. But as a whole, I think we can get it together a little more. I mean, obviously Bernie is one of the most obvious attempts at doing this, and he launched his organization right from the stage. So, the thing that Marielle and Kadu want to do, we've been talking on and off about stuff for years. It's right on. But it takes, the vote, Ali, important. But that's easy. You go and you push a button or make a little mark and you're done. That's the beginning, and that's important, and that's kind of where we are as a society in terms of having the voice heard. But I guess I don't have a lot of faith in that. I think there's a lot of stuff going on that they want you to think that that's what's going to do it. Locally, yes, there's no question. Beyond that, no control. Unless we are a real force together. Active. It doesn't mean walk in here, listen to music and clap and eat. It means do something. If someone says we need to get something together, it's not just once. I've heard many a fundraiser from the stage for something that has a 10-year life in order to solve the actual problem. People come to the one thing, put in their $10 and go home. No. Remember, devastation in Puerto Rico, devastation in how many different places in the world where we go to the next headline? Nah. You gotta stay with it. You get, it's not to make you feel better. It's really to make real things happen. So our role, April and myself, what we try to do is, at this point, is to provide space for that to happen. We have this, we have the event hall over on Allen Street, and we now will have the O'Brien Center in Winooski. Let's keep doing stuff like this. Let's broaden it out. Let's do planetarium. All of these things, we should do this. Well, should and doing it. Those are two different things. I can't tell you how many ideas I've heard where people get all excited for a week. You gotta stay with it. We've been doing this for 50 years. And we ain't done yet. So, that's all I got to say.